When I started my body transformation 12 years ago, they told me I would have to eat boring, tasteless meals like this chicken and broccoli if I actually want to get results. Now, this was a massive problem for me because as a foodie and someone who had to lose over 100 pounds, I could only stick to eating these kind of boring, tasteless, bland meals for about 2 to 3 days before I would literally run to the nearest pizza joint, get myself a large pepperoni deep pan pizza with extra cheese, and I would eat that like I haven't had a meal for about 10 years. But eventually, I discovered how to make the kind of meals that I actually want to eat. And for those people who don't know, 7 months after I started my transformation, I lost over 100 pounds. And here's the good thing, I've continued to eat those meals for the last 12 years to help me maintain my results. And today, guys, I'm super excited because I'm finally launching my brand new cookbook called 27 Recipes that helped me lose over 100 pounds. And for the next couple of days during this launch period, I want to give all of you guys a massive 80% discount. So if you want to come and check out these 27 meals that I used to eat, then pop over to 27to100.com and you can grab that for the next couple of days at 80% discount and for only $3. Now, before I go, guys, I actually am making one of these meals right now. Do you want me to show you how to make one of these meals? Yeah? Check this out. So we are going to start by cooking our protein sauce. I'm going to start by just adding a little bit of coconut oil into the pan. Make sure it's nice and hot. Then next, I'm going to add, today is my protein sauce, some nice free-range beef. So you stick that in, let that cook for the next 4 to 5 minutes. Remember, you can add any protein source here, whether it be chicken, fish, game, ostrich, anything. That's the nice thing. You can completely replace it with what you want. Once that's nice and cooked, we're going to add some vegetables, okay? Your fibrous carbs. I'm going to have some nice mixed veggies here in a julienne cut. I just like these stringy sort of cuts because it makes me feel like I'm eating spaghetti. But you can add any kind of vegetables in here, but add lots of it because we want to get that fiber and all those micronutrients. Now, while that cooks, I'm going to start preparing the final part of this meal, and that is to add our healthy fats. And we're actually going to make our healthy fats into a nice little sauce to make this meal nice and tasty. So we are just going to add some avocado, stick it in, put some salt on it, put some pepper on it, and then a teaspoon of chutney just to add a bit of sweetness. And then you just mix it all in and mush it down. And then the only thing that's left is to take your protein sauce and your veggies, that should all be cooked now, and throw it all in with the avocado and then mix it all up. And that is, if you are into your low carb meals or something like keto, that's your meal all done right there. The great thing is you can turn this into a high carb meal by simply adding a cup of rice. And now you've got a complete meal that I promise you is going to provide you with all the macro and micronutrients you need. It's going to fill you up because there's a lot of fiber into it, but more importantly, it's tasty. And this is how you make a healthy fat loss meal that you actually want to eat, and it will become the norm rather than the exception. So there you go. Super simple. Yes, it's just a stir fry, but it's done properly with the right macro and micronutrients. You get your proteins, your veggies, your healthy fats. Everything is in there. You can make a large portion, a small portion. You can make it a high carb or low carb meal. And that's the great thing about these 27 meals that you're going to get in my brand new cookbook. They're so versatile. They can work for anybody, no matter what diet you are following. So once again, guys, if you want to come and grab it at this massive launch offer at 80% discount, pop over to 27to100.com and grab it over there before we take it back to the full price in a couple of days. Bye-bye.